Therefore, we conclude that a man is justified by faith without the deeds of the law. By faith without the deeds of the law. Again, justified with faith without the deeds of the law. He contradicts himself. In Rome 2:6, he will render to every man according to his deeds. Rome 2:13, for not the hearer of the law are just before God, but the doer of the law shall be justified. And then contradicts himself again in Ephesus chapter 2, verse 8, for by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of workers, not of deeds, lest any man should boast. He contradicts himself. In Rome 2:6, who will render to every man according to his own deeds. Can you imagine that? I'm sorry, the man is a liar, and with all respect to you, you have no answer because you cannot answer it. Nobody can answer it. Also, I'm sorry to say, you have a blind faith. You have a blind faith. That's it. You consider the Bible is the word of God even after all is said. Paul was not the apostle of Jesus Christ. Till now, you do not give us the answer for the two questions. First, who was with him in the road of Damascus? Testify for him. Second, how you can reconcile this contradiction about division? Third, as I mentioned to you, Paul contradicts himself, also contradicts the teaching of Jesus Christ. Michael George, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I don't know what to say. Spend 20 minutes wasting your time, have nothing to answer, you have no answer, you have no proof, you do not answer my questions, and you give you preach to us the Bible for 20 minutes. The topic is the teaching of Jesus Christ, the same teaching of St. Paul. We're talking about Paul, not the Bible. We're not talking about salvation. We're not talking about crucifixion. You're wasting 20 minutes. Because there is no answer, you cannot answer it. First, again, first question, I would like everybody to listen to this. The first question, the only thing you can connect St. Paul with Jesus Christ, as Paul came in the way of Damascus, he saw a vision of Jesus Christ. Alright, now, the first question was, there is any eyewitness and hear witness who was with Paul in the way of Damascus? No. No one. No. There is no eyewitness. The man was lying. There is no eyewitness. He just claimed he saw Jesus Christ, and the man caught on a lie. He caught on a lie. Where? Read Acts of the Apostle, chapter 22:11. Acts of the Apostle 22:11. Read what the man said. The man said he cannot see because the light overcome him. It says, and when I could not see for the glory of that light, being led by the hand of them that were with me, I came into Damascus. The man was blind from the light. How come he see Jesus Christ? He could not lie. Now, this is the first. Second question, he dare us, and he dare anybody, to bring only one error, just one error, and about one mistake, just one mistake. I got you 3 errors. One, about all the same thing about the vision, about what Paul claimed that he saw Jesus Christ in the road of Damascus. One. The first question, the first error, when Paul was in the road to Damascus, he saw a light and he heard a voice. Did Jews who were with him hear the voice? According to Acts of the Apostles 9:7, yes, they did. According to Acts of the Apostles 22:9, they did not hear the voice. The first error. Second, when Paul saw the light, he fell onto the ground. Did his traveling companions also fall to the ground? Yes, all of them fall to the ground, according to Acts of the Apostles 26:14. But in 9:7, the only one who was on the floor was Paul alone. The other people and the man which journeyed with him stood speechless. The people were standing. Third, did the voice spill out on the spot what Paul's duties were to be? Yes, according to Acts of the Apostles 26, 16, 18. No, according to Acts of the Apostles 9, 6, 22, 11. 22, 10. Where's the answer? No answer. You admit yourself you have no answer. You admit you have no answer. That's good enough for me. Because nobody can answer. Even he brings the Pope does it himself. He cannot answer it. It's clear contradiction. Again, look over here. Something very, very clear over here. From the mouth of St. Paul. Very clear. Go. Now, he said here in Galatians chapter 2:16. Galatians 2:16. It says, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law. The man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Jesus Christ. Same thing repeated again in the book of Rome, chapter 3, 28. It says, Rome 3, 28. It says, therefore, we conclude that a man is justified by faith without the deeds of the law. I quote him in another lie, another contradiction. Now, go to Rome 2:6. He contradicts himself. Rome 2:6. It says, who will render to every man according to his deeds. According to his deeds. Hear this? Everybody, it's clear. It's crystal clear. Again, who will render every man according to his deeds, his works. Same thing, repeat it again. Rome 2:13. Rome 2:13. For not the hearers of the law just before God, but the doers of the law shall be justified. The doers of the law shall be justified. Again, he contradicts himself. In Ephesus, chapter 2, verse 8, for by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourself. It is a gift of God, not of workers, not of deeds, lest man should boast. Again, I see a contradiction again. Here he said no workers, no deeds. Rome 2:6. We will render every man according to his deeds, his workers. You see this? It's clear contradiction. You're going to take the mic and to preach to us the Bible? Answer the question. It's very clear. Rome 2:13. For not the hearers of the law are just before God, but the doer of the law shall be justified. Very clear. That's work or no work, deed or not deed. He contradicts his own self. He contradicts his own self. It's not only his own self. He contradicts Jesus Christ, and he also contradicts James, the brother of Jesus Christ. Wait. In John 5:28, marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice. Listen, their attention focus, and shall come forth, they that have done good, unto resurrection of life, and they that have done evil, unto the resurrection of damnation. Everybody according to his own deeds, his work, what he did in his life on earth. If you did good, you go into heaven. If you did bad, you go into fire. According to your deeds and works. Again, I will say it again. Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice, and shall come forth. They that have done good, unto the resurrection of life. And they that have done evil, good deeds, workers, and to the direction of domination. It's the opposite of the religion of Jesus, of Paul. It's not the religion of Paul. Paul said, without deeds, without workers. Jesus said, no, workers and deeds is not the same religion. It's different religion. And with all respect to you, you and every Christian in the earth follow Paul and do not follow Jesus Christ. You Paul follower and not Christ.